Let's take a look at President Trump's $5 million gold card program. Is it an economic miracle or citizenship for sale? Will it be good for the United States? And most importantly, what are the real pros and cons? The newly announced gold card immigration program is already making waves. Some call it a bold economic strategy. Others see it as selling citizenship to the highest bidder. But what's the truth behind this program? And what does it mean for America? Why is the new gold card program stirring up so much controversy? Just yesterday, President Trump publicly unveiled this new initiative. It offers a $5 million pathway to U.S. citizenship for foreign investors that can afford it. The administration argues it will bring billions of dollars into the economy, reduce the national deficit, and create jobs. Critics warn that this is just a glorified pay-to-play system for wealthy foreigners. They also claim that it undermines the integrity of U.S. immigration policy. Investor visa programs aren't new. Many countries, including the U.S., have offered them before. But Trump's gold card program stands out for its high price tag and lack of job creation requirements. Some see it as a brilliant economic move, while others fear it's a slippery slope toward selling American citizenship to the ultra-rich. So what does this program actually entail? Who benefits? Who loses? And what does it mean for America's future? We'll review the details, weigh the benefits and risks, and explore the potential long-term impact of Trump's latest initiative. Stay with us because the last detail may surprise you. What exactly is the Gold Card program? And how does it differ from past investor visas? The program offers wealthy foreign investors a pathway to U.S. citizenship for a $5 million investment. Unlike previous programs which required job creation, like the EB-5 visa, this initiative allows individuals to gain residency and citizenship solely by paying the government the fee. The program is designed to fast-track high-net-worth individuals into the U.S. The administration argues that this will generate immediate revenue for the government. If even a fraction of the world's wealthiest individuals opt in, the program could bring in billions of dollars. The revenue could be used to reduce the national debt, which is now over $36 trillion. The money could also fund other additional government initiatives. However, this approach has raised serious concerns. By eliminating the job creation requirement, the Gold Card program removes any obligation for investors to contribute to the U.S. economy beyond the initial payment. Some critics argue that this could lead to passive wealth accumulation, where foreign elites benefit from U.S. residency, without actually investing in businesses or creating jobs. Investor visas have been around for decades with mixed results. Some countries, like Canada and the UK, abolished similar programs after concerns about money laundering, fraud, and national security risks. The US EB-5 visa program itself was plagued by scandals. These included cases where foreign investors funneled money through fraudulent projects. Who are the real winners of this initiative? Trump claims the Gold Card will attract job creators, entrepreneurs, and wealthy individuals who will boost the U.S. economy. He argues that bringing in millions of high-net-worth individuals will generate tax revenue and spur economic activity. For business owners and investors, this could be a game-changer. The program's streamlined process eliminates the red tape of traditional visa programs. This would allow individuals to fast-track their residency without having to invest in businesses or create jobs. This could make the U.S. a more attractive destination for global wealth. However, critics argue that this program overwhelmingly favors the ultra-rich. It grants them privileged access to citizenship, while millions of hardworking immigrants have to wait years to gain legal status. Some call it citizenship for sale. They argue that it sends the wrong message about who deserves to be an American. Another potential issue is national security. Without strict background checks, foreign oligarchs, corrupt officials, and money launderers could use the Gold Card to secure safe passage into the U.S. Could this program become a legal loophole for bad actors to buy their way into America? Can this program actually stimulate economic growth? Proponents believe that billions in foreign investment could reduce the deficit, stabilize markets, and boost real estate. Some argue that high-net-worth immigrants would increase spending on luxury goods, housing, and business investments. However, economic analysts warn that simply increasing foreign wealth in the U.S. doesn't guarantee economic prosperity for average citizens. Without job creation requirements, the money brought in could stay within elite financial circles. This would benefit the stock market and luxury industries, but not everyday Americans. Another factor to consider is the real estate market. Foreign investors have historically driven up housing prices in major cities. This makes homeownership more difficult for average Americans. If millions of wealthy individuals gain residency through this program, the impact on housing affordability could be severe. There is also concern about the long-term effects of this revenue stream. If future administrations become reliant on selling residency for income, could it set a dangerous precedent for further pay-to-play policies? Could this program open the door to abuse? One major concern is the risk of corruption. Critics warn that political donations, favoritism, and money laundering could become rampant. Another concern is the lack of transparency in how the money will be used. Without clear guidelines, there is fear that funds from gold card sales could be mismanaged, or even redirected toward political interests rather than public benefit. Additionally, oversight agencies warn that without strict vetting, the program could become a gateway for foreign criminals, spies, or money launderers looking to exploit the system. Lastly, public backlash could be severe if Americans perceive that this program undermines traditional immigration pathways. If it's seen as a tool for the wealthy elite, Trump could face resistance from both parties. How will the Gold Card program affect Trump's presidency and his political future? The timing of this announcement is significant. It comes during a critical period in his administration. Supporters argue that this is a strategic move to solidify his reputation as a businessman president, while critics claim that it could alienate voters who see this as a policy favoring the elite. For Trump's core base, this program could be seen as another example of him breaking political norms and using his business mindset to solve economic problems. His supporters often praise his willingness to take bold risks and introduce unconventional policies. If the program succeeds in generating significant revenue, it could reinforce Trump's narrative of being the only leader who understands how to run the country like a business. However, this program is already facing strong bipartisan backlash. Democrats are criticizing it as a form of selling out American citizenship to the highest bidder, while even some Republicans worry that it sets a dangerous precedent that could be exploited by future administrations. If this program becomes widely unpopular, it could give Trump's political opponents more ammunition to use against him in upcoming elections. Another factor to consider is the international reaction. If foreign governments see the U.S. as selling citizenship to the wealthy, it could weaken America's reputation as a nation that values hard work and merit-based immigration. Some countries may even retaliate by imposing restrictions on U.S. citizens seeking visas abroad. How the international community responds could play a major role in whether this policy is viewed as a stroke of genius or a reckless mistake. If successful, could the Gold Card program fundamentally alter U.S. immigration policy? While the U.S. has long had investment-based visas, this program's high price tag and lack of job requirements make it unlike anything seen before. Could this be the beginning of a shift toward a wealth-based immigration system? Historically, U.S. immigration policy has been centered on merit, family reunification, and humanitarian considerations. Even investment visas, such as the EB-5, required individuals to actively contribute to the economy by creating jobs. The Gold Card program, however, is different. It prioritizes financial contribution over economic participation. If it becomes a long-term policy, it could signal a shift toward a system where money, rather than merit, determines access to American citizenship. One possible consequence of this shift is that it could lead to greater inequality in the immigration system. If wealthy individuals can simply buy their way into the U.S., while skilled workers, refugees, and family-based applicants continue to face long waits and bureaucratic hurdles, it could create a two-tiered system that benefits the rich while excluding the working class. Could this be the start of an immigration model where economic privilege outweighs qualifications and contribution? Additionally, if this policy proves to be a major revenue generator, future administrations might double down on the idea by expanding it further. Could we see different tiers of investor visas in the future, with varying price points and benefits? Could this open the door to more controversial programs, such as pay-to-play political donations that grant legal status? Once citizenship becomes something that can be bought, it may become increasingly difficult to reverse course. Will this be an economic triumph or a political disaster? Is Trump's Gold Card program a brilliant financial move or a dangerous precedent? The success or failure of this initiative will depend on whether it truly generates economic growth and maintains the integrity of U.S. immigration policies. While it could bring in billions of dollars in new revenue, it also raises serious concerns about fairness, corruption, and the long-term impact on American values. Looking at history, investment-based immigration programs have had mixed results worldwide. Some countries have benefited from attracting wealthy investors. Others have faced serious fraud and abuse issues, leading them to abandon similar programs. If the Gold Card is not carefully monitored, it could quickly become a loophole for financial crime and influence buying, tarnishing the legitimacy of U.S. citizenship. For Trump, this program represents a major political gamble. If it succeeds, it could reinforce his image as a leader who understands how to bring in money and run the country like a business. If it fails, or is widely perceived as unfair, it could fuel criticism that his policies favor the elite over working-class Americans. Ultimately, the real test of this program will be its execution. Will it truly boost the economy without creating ethical and legal concerns? Or will it become another failed experiment in wealth-based immigration? As the program unfolds, Americans will be watching closely to see if it delivers on its promises, or if it turns into a controversial legacy of the Trump administration. What do you think? Is Trump's Gold Card program an innovative economic strategy or a disaster waiting to happen? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed this deep dive into U.S. government policy. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.